Okay, so this is a message that I got a few months ago, several months ago actually. And when I got this message from the ancestors, I don't know what to think about it, but it took about 5 minutes to realize it was sent to me and then it was deleted. And basically that's what they told me. It was everything I had been looking into, and they said this to me. And this really resonated with me, and it just made so much sense, even though it was so simple. But this is what they said. They said, there are no shape-shifting reptilians. Shape-shifting reptilians are a hoax made up by the CIA to make you afraid when we return. We are your ancestors. We are not gods. We are not your gods. We are your ancestors. We are here to help. We have already started arriving in large numbers on the planet, and I've been assisting you in ways that you cannot see. All the large booms being heard around the world are us blowing up the underground alien bases. They also said that they were the ones who destroyed the fertilizer plant, that the human souls were lost, and that the government was going to be using it for a mass scale attack, and that they destroyed it. That there are no weapons of mass destruction on the planet at this time. Everybody knows that. That's why there's so much ground combat going on more than ever before, when we should be seeing a different age of technology and weapons. We're actually seeing more. We're seeing the technology in the microwave, yes, but we're not seeing like nuclear weapons. It's not allowed right now. So that's why the war that we're engaging in is a mental war, because that's what they're allowed to do. They are not allowed to destroy this planet while they are on it. So they're not allowed to use weapons that will break up the continents and do all these types of things anymore. So they are doing a war on our minds, and that is what is happening. That is basically what they said. What else they said? I think their main, better say this is like their main thing was just to not be afraid. Like, there is just no reason to be afraid. Like, don't be afraid of nuclear weapons, because there are none on the planet. Don't be afraid of people being taken to underground bases and things like that, because they're being blown up. You know, the underground tunnels everywhere where they travel through it, all that's being shut down. Like, when we see a government shut down on the surface, believe me that the underground government has already been feeling it. So the shadow government. So that's the main thing. There are no shape-shifting reptilians, and I think it is also important to continuously know this, that there are none. Now, there are Anunnaki, different types that hide within the Matrix. I'm not saying that there are not these crocodilians either. I'm just saying you have to question anybody that comes at you with this shape-shifting reptilian scheme, and this I'm trying to think of what it is, like this vampire, blood-drinking, shape-shifting reptilians. I mean, there are people that drink blood, there are people that eat children, there are people that sacrifice babies, and there are reptilians. But these shape-shifting reptilians that you're being sold on YouTube and sold on television that's not it. And there are reptilians that are our ancestors, that are herbivores and such like that, very spiritual beings. So, and the government is doing the shape-shifting reptilians to make you afraid of them. So that's important to know, and that's my story about the ancestors contacting me. Also, what else did they say?